Day 3 in Val Di Sole, the Valley of the Sun, which hasn't quite delivered on its famous name. But what it has delivered is a weekend of quality racing. We turn our attention now to the cross-country Olympic, where halfway into the season and with just 6 weeks to go until the Olympics, those who missed out on a place in Paris have all the more reason to fight for a World Cup title, while those selected will be using this race to finesse their winning form.
Following on from yesterday's short track, today's XCO, 3.5 kilometres long, almost a course of 2 halves. We have the big Val Di Sole Trentino climb, and then that leads us into the woods section, the Red Bull rock and rolls, the steepness. The hardest sections happen in those woods. We then drop out over the Route 4 cross, down into the grass section. And normally you can get a bit of respite, but the current rain has just made this grass sections more sapping, and the big start-finish straight, where we saw the sprint finishes in the XCC, is going to be a key section. Who's going to get the whole shot? And they're off. Sam Gaze, good fast start down the centre. Saru, Andreasen coming up the outside, and it's Happily too. Schwartzbauer, Aldridge trying to move up on the outside. Dangerous for them on this first start loop.
Yeah, start loop plus 7 full laps these riders have to do. And everything went well. Also in these first corners, where we saw a crash in the women's race earlier today. Good start for Pierre de Froment.
And Mateus looking as well, just with the elbows out, going off track.
Yeah, almost, yeah. A little bit of a kick he got over there. South African rider, just in the male category, who was performing well.
Yes.
Candice Lille.
Very consistent. Yeah, the 2 Africans. It's
the
amazing.
First South African female who finished on the podium.
No way.
In history.
But you see Happily last year as well. I remember Nino won last year, but yeah, Happily gave him a good fight.
There's Filippo Colombo off his bike, and that's because of his bad start he had. He's pushing hard right now. He knows serious business today. He can win another World Cup here in Val Di Sole. He's able to do it.
And from the first 3 rounds, well, for Nino, with his high standards, he hasn't run a race yet.
No, but the consistency, he always is showing. Maybe, not his best race in Brazil he had, but like last time in Nova Macedon, was well 2nd place, now 4th again in that short track last Friday. Probably not on the course, probably from what I thought it's a good one for him, but he showed his strength. First row start for today, and a good start now in the cross-country race. Yeah, 20th position, Matthias Vlugge. This is the leading group with Nino Schurter.
Yes, so
leading
Nino
this group, Ellen Hatterley. 2nd place, and then Jordan Sue, Martin Vidaure. And then the small gaps, Simon Andreasen, another Cannondale rider.
But Happily, Nino driving it from the start, then letting Happily take over. Happily not prepared to push it, I don't think, to the maximum. So that second group just coming back a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. So Nino, he was pushing hard that first lap to open that gap, but now he's slowing down a little bit. It's Ellen Hatterley who is leading, and that chasing group is coming back. Interesting.
Looking at now.
Yeah, Christopher Blevins around 29th position, he is.
But yeah, 2 of the favourites today. There's looking at back to 21 now. Koretsky coming off the back of sickness. After another mess down, now back to 22nd. Andreasen, 19th. 3 riders that we had expecting to be probably in this front group.
Oh, these coming together, these riders. But these are Zorro in there, most of these riders.
And Breido.
Breido as well, look at Breido. All these riders taking a gel, taking their drinks. He likes to be in a good position, and that's where he is right now, leading. Martin Vidaure, close to him.
Saru just swinging a bit.
Yeah. A little bit of a gap. And you can see as well, he's stretching out this group. Look at Breido, then we have Lars Forster. Marcel Guerini here in the green kit, and Sam Gaze. You can see he's a very powerful rider. It's a nice race. Beautiful area, beautiful views from the Dolomites.
But not marathon today, it's XCO.
1.5 hour, full gas.
Full gas.
Look at these fans.
That's chainsaws going downhill style.
That's the corner where the party is on.
And Nino putting the pressure on, Happily following. Vidaure just starting to swing a little bit.
Yeah, he's paying the price.
Nino looking so strong today. Happily just having to work in similar last year. I saw it was Nino who was putting the pace on this very climb.
Yeah.
And happily just hanging in there. And
He's on his way to win another World Cup. Back to the leaders.
There we go. And then there was two. Nino Schurter, Huff and Haverly hanging on.
Yeah, he's the only one. But Hadley is such a strong climber.
So 2008.
2008.
Yeah. So the first time we had a big high-level race here, U23, and now here he is.
Yeah, he's still here.
It's last four, still looking back at this second group. This second group almost too big. Everyone's going to trip over each other, so
yeah, but
time to take it on.
They stay together. I mean, it's hard to say who's the strongest. Here, Jordan Saru, still in that group. We haven't seen him do too much work of this group.
Dari
and Schuurmans is in there too, in the white kit, a giant.
That's Simon Andreasen. Looks like he's called it a day.
Same in Nova Mesto when he quit the race. Won the race in Russia. What's wrong?
But he was drifted. Didn't look like a technical. Didn't stop at the feed.
Looks like his bike is okay. Nothing wrong with that.
And I say a winner from the round two in Russia in Brazil.
Sam Gaze. Ooh, a little bit. Yeah, not concentrated in that corner. And it cost some seconds immediately back on his bike. Quite difficult to do it, how he did it.
Yeah, and you said before about that, happily, a winner of short track races in the past, but never an XCO. So still waiting for that big one. But such a consistent rider.
He is, yeah. Raido now, third place. The Italian. Look at him, strong here on this climb.
And I say, last couple of seasons, a little off form, but winner of 2 World Cups in the past.
But now lifted by the fans. Alan Hadley is only able to carry on with Nino, but not doing too much work. He has to save his energy, and it's now Nino who's not coming into the tech feed zone, not taking any drinks.
Do you think Nino will just squeeze a bit now? Would you squeeze?
It's not allowed, huh?
It's not allowed. But you see Nino now, just putting on the pressure, just squeezing the power, making happily.
No, but he's doing it.
He is doing it, 100%.
Even without going out of the cellar. But yeah,
there you go.
But you could see his body language. He was asking to do some work. Alan Hadley, he wasn't able to do it. He went into that tech feed zone, take a bottle. And it's now Nino who's actually attacking
in the feed zone.
Yeah.
You know, he's got almost 1 full hairpin on the gap.
7 seconds it was in the last split time.
And it's this section now where Nino is so good. These short punchy climbs you see now, out the saddle accelerating, then it goes into tech, then it climbs. It's like perfect Nino terrain. That gap going up 9 seconds now.
Yeah, he has done that very steep climb, Nino, already. And it's Alan Hadley who lost a few more seconds to Nino Schurter, the numbers 1 and 2 in the race.
Yeah, you go too far back in this run of 7 guys and you're going to get tripped up.
No, you're also getting nervous because you see the first riders maybe, let's say, 15 seconds in front of you, because that's the difference in between the first and the last rider of this group. You're getting a bit more nervous, a bit stressed as well. And Gaze is going backwards, overtaken by a couple of riders here. Maximilian Brandl, the German champion, overtaking him as well. 22 at the moment, Sam Gaze.
Yeah, Vidari doing a great ride, recovering after that fast start.
He's 11th at the moment.
Avendetto, the Italian champion on Villiers.
But look at the pace here of Nino Schurter, pushing so hard also on the flat parts of the course. And Alan Hadley now coming into that corner.
Yeah, that big group of third, just splitting a little bit under the pressure from Brido.
Alan Hadley, he's 17 seconds back in the second place. This group, a minute 11 seconds back.
Yeah, in this fight for third, at one point it was 10 riders. We're now back to 5 riders fighting for third, 2 Italians in the mix. It's Brido looking the strongest. Just pushing on now, following by Colombo, Swiss rider from Scott, just following over. Azuro, the Frenchman in decathlon.
Nino Schurter.
There you go. He's just pushed that gap out a little bit, back to 15. On the long forest track section at the top. Then he drops into the rocks. He has a look behind him. He'll be happy with what he sees. And Nino,
He knows.
showtime. 17 seconds, 1 descent left to go. We can see him in front of our booth, just flowing down across the new sections.
Di Sole, that's the third rider. Filippo Colombo in front of him, and Luca Braido leading this group.
This is it, they've run out of climbing now.
But Di Sole now tries to get to the front. But the pace is high, believe me.
You can see full pain face from Azzurro, then he tried to move up, but the legs
Now
didn't have
Filippo
it.
Colombo is coming to the front.
We've got one drag, but it's Nino Schurter going for his 36th win, his 8th win in Val Di Sole Trentino. Unbelievable, first win of the year, and it's Nino Schurter. Unbelievable from start to finish in that front, happily taking it to him for second place for the Cannondale rider. But Nino Schurter, unbelievable, first win of 2024 in the World Cup.
36 World Cup wins.
And here we go, the fight for third, this group of 3. They've been scrapping all race. It's Colombo, Azzurro, Luca Braido, the Italian champion Italy. They've got this big sprint section.
Switzerland, France and Italy.
Oh, here we go. Colombo's going to take it
It's
on.
a long one, a long sprint.
A long, long sprint. Here comes Azzurro out the slipstream. Colombo.
Di Sole.
Braido kind of come through, but it's
Azzurro.
Azzurro, Braido, Colombo. An amazing ride. Braido, best we've seen him on half, the Italian champ on home soil. Second Italia, Avendetto coming through in 6th. Guarini pushing the pace early on. 7th, Forster 8th. Saru 9th. A brave race, fighting for the overall, currently riding in the overall leader's jersey. Victor Koretsky, 24th today.
Yeah, I'm super happy about this victory here. Yeah, I love this place here. It's a really cool course, technical, but really also physical. And yeah, I love to be here, and I love to race here. And yeah, it's quite nice to be able to still win. With 38 now, it feels great to still be at the top. Yeah.
Nino Schurter taming his 36th World Cup win and his 80th World Cup podium. Unbelievable record. He just keeps making record after record, this guy. The Scott Schramm MTV Racing. Nino Schurter, the king of Val Di Sole. 12 world-class races here. 8 wins for Nino Schurter. So we have our top 10 today. Nino Schurter, happily, Azzurro, cracking race, career best. Braido, Colombo, Avendetto, Guarini, Forster, Saru, and Sherman's in 10th. So recovering from illness, but still doing a good race today. Victor Koretsky picked up enough points to keep the overall. But Nino Schurter on the fight for another overall title, up into 2nd. Alan Happily, good race today, 3rd. Looking a bit further back, Andreasen, winner of round 2, up into 11th.